just tuning in, this is the Odds and Ends program. I'm Jennifer Colton. We are here with students from Heppner High School, kind of talking a little bit about this financial literacy and this program that is going on. So, Rita, would you say this has been successful so far this year?
Outstandingly successful. Yes, thanks to the incredible students that I'm working with, the support of the community, the school. It's been really an incredible experience.
So is this something that you think will come back next year?
Yeah, we have over 80 likes on our Facebook page right now. And so we're continually growing and people are really seeming to like our content. So soon we're going to train new people to take over our positions next year so that we're able to continue our progress that we've made.
And so for anybody who is listening and hasn't been to that Facebook, what's the name of the Facebook page so people can find it?
It's Blue Mountain Investment Management, LLC for students.
Yeah.
And so if they just search that in Facebook, they'll be able to find your page there?
Yep. Our page is also very active. We've been posting videos every 2 weeks, and we have posts going up probably 3 times a week. So for anyone who's interested, there's tons of great information. You can go on there anytime. Feel free to like and follow our page. We appreciate all the support.
So what about any potential for expanding this into other schools or other districts picking up something like this? Is this something that you think should be more widespread?
Yeah, I think so. We started out in Heppner. We've talked to our senior class. We've talked to the freshman class. We've had the wonderful opportunity to talk to our chamber. We've given presentations all around. We've done interviews with multiple people. And we're looking into expanding into other towns. We're looking like going to the radio now. This is a perfect opportunity for us to broaden our range of who we're talking to. And soon we want to start reaching into other towns, because if we can get information to one senior or one person making a change in their life financially, then that makes it worth it to us, putting in the work and going the extra mile and trying to get everyone we can.
So with all of you being seniors, has this changed anything about how you're approaching what you're doing after graduation?
Yeah, it's definitely made us realize how much we need a budget and how much we need to save and how important it is for our future. And it makes us realize what we wish we would have done starting out our first jobs and maybe making financial decisions earlier on. So the sooner we can catch people, the better, hopefully.
We're trying to go out there and inform people, but I feel like the people that have learned the most has probably been us.
So with training students for next year, will those be seniors again? So juniors this year?
That's kind of who we're trying to target. We're also thinking about looking at sophomores, so they'll have 2 years to develop the project, so it won't be a new group every year, so we can have maybe a couple juniors and maybe a sophomore to keep it linear.
Yeah, it's kind of important to keep at least a senior in there so they know exactly what's happening in the senior transitions class and like what they're going over and experiencing. But it is important to have some younger classmen so that they are able to continue on with this.
So what has been the hardest part of this project?
Definitely getting started. Probably creating our Facebook page and designing our website.
That's true. I think that the groundwork that we laid took a majority of the year, but now that we're kind of getting in our groove, we actually just had, in our class period yesterday, we had a lot of good discussion about some more videos we wanted to make, some more content that we wanted to make for us personally. Now that we've slowed down with the whole getting started, the baseline, we have a great base of followers now. So we're able to do more stuff to reach out farther, such as be on the radio or make our own content. So I think that's really cool, and that's something that I think next year's group will enjoy, is already having that baseline and being able to creatively expand from there.
They get to work off of your foundation a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This could be a lot easier.
It was interesting to learn how to market for our project, like such as presenting at different things, and we made an article for our newspaper, and then coming here is probably the most the good. I don't know.
So what's the part that you have enjoyed the most?
I don't know, this is pretty fun, huh?
Yeah, hanging out with each other and learning.
Yeah, I think the part that I've enjoyed the most is every day at 2 o'clock we get the opportunity to go down to Rita's and being able to work as a group taking everyone's ideas, taking in everyone's options or what we want to do next. It's fun being able to work as a group, and if you would have saw us at the beginning of the year to when you saw us now, now we started off strong, but now we're even stronger, and I think we work awesome together, and that's probably my favorite part.
We all really enjoy each other. We have a lot of fun when we go down, and I think that that's probably the best part. It's always fun to go into the period every day.
So Rita, as the advisor of this group, what's been kind of the best part of it for you?
Wow. Okay, what a question. I have to say, just yesterday, last evening, I was telling my husband, I said, I wish you could see this team. They come up with an idea and they are supercharged. They're excited. And their exchange and their teamwork is just phenomenal. And I said, I get the impression that anything that you put in front of them, we can do that. Let's go for it. And there's no obstacles for them. I just, I have to say, I don't think I've really been in that environment before. So it's just a supercharge, let's go for it. We're excited. This is a great thing. My gosh, it's too much.
I don't think we can really talk about the specific details of this yet, but as I kind of touched on earlier, yesterday we had a really good meeting where we came up with this idea for an ongoing series that we're going to have of videos. And we were all so excited to do it, and we were all coming up with ideas, going really fast. We spent like 10 minutes over our
Pretty
time.
exciting.
We were 10 minutes
Yeah,
late for the
it
next
was.
class, just talking about this idea. I thought that was really fun yesterday.
It was great. Yeah.
So it sounds like it's something that's kind of sparked a little bit of a passion here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that a year ago that you would have thought you had have this passion for this financial literacy and for this type of program?
You asked me last year, I wouldn't have known what that meant.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And I guess, what is the official name of this group now?
we go through a lot of different names. I guess we're just the Blue Mountain Invest Management student team. I don't know. We don't really have a name.
If you're going to do marketing, you're going to have to come up with a really catchy name, right?
Yeah.
I refer to them as my student advisors.
There we go.
Yeah.
The student advisors. We're the dream team.
Right, there we go.
So you have an ongoing series that you're planning that's coming up. What other things are coming up for you?
Well, we're trying to work on, again, expanding to different towns. We were thinking about, we've had communications with our neighboring town, Ione, going to maybe their senior class or their chamber meetings. We discussed going over to Hermiston and going to one of their chamber meetings. I think that'd be something very fun that we'd be able to do. So that's what we're thinking.
Just kind of working on expanding that outreach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And I know we mentioned a little bit before the Facebook page people can go to and like and follow and see what you're doing. Are there any other ways that people can follow what's going on with this program?
Yeah, so actually, we've been working this whole year to create this really cool website, and recently, in the next week or so, anytime soon, we'll have this amazing new website that we've been working really hard on. We'll be able to get that up, and we'll be able to have our information displayed there, such as our. We wanted to start a blog, maybe some personal stories about us, because that connects really well with our peers. We'll also have a link to our YouTube, which has our library of videos, which is awesome information that young people or our peers can go out and get this information that they need. And so that'll be coming up really soon, and we've been working very hard on that, and it's pretty exciting that we'll have it up in the next week or two.
If you want to subscribe to our YouTube, it's Heppner High School Financial Literacy is the name of the YouTube, which is different than the Facebook, so don't get confused. But
And do both of those refer to the other one? So if somebody goes to your YouTube channel, can they get the reference back to Facebook, or they go to Facebook, they can get to YouTube?
yes, absolutely. And it's the same videos posted on each site, but it's a little easier if you just want to get the videos to go to the YouTube directly. But if you want to go through the Facebook, you'll see the videos there as well.
So do you know what your URL will be for your website when it's up yet?
Yeah, yes, it's bluemountaininvest.com, and there's a special page dedicated to the students project, which will have their profiles, the videos, the blog, everything. And we're developing that, so there may be even more.
Ongoing work, right?
Yes, ongoing.
Yep.
That's what we're thinking.
So what do you think is the number one message that you would like to get out to people about what you are doing?
I would say, obviously, follow us if you want to learn more in depth, but I think the number one thing is that no matter how young you are, it's never too late to start saving. And even if it's just $10 a month, $20 a month, if you save now, you'll have so many opportunities more in the future, and it's good to build up those habits. So I think that's my advice to everybody.
Yeah, like even if you're 13 and started your first babysitting job, save $5 every time you get paid, and it'll eventually add up and you'll appreciate it later on when you're going to college.
Tim, what about you?
I think, just to wrap up what they said, start young. It's so important. If you start now, through like the power of compounding, if you can even save just what you have, by the time you come to retire, you'll have so many more options in life. And it's so important, because like before this year, I didn't know a lot of that information. And now knowing that, I have a passion to tell other people. So if you're interested, or if you're going through this change in your life financially, I would recommend following our page, because our information is going to help you in your future, and we hope that whatever we post will help you.
All right, and Rita, do you have any other closing thoughts here?
Not really. Wow, you guys have a great group here.
Covered it, huh?
They've said it all. I would emphasize there is a video coming up in the next week or two. It's called The Power of Compounding, and I'm not the one that's teaching it. It's the 3 students here, and they did a fabulous job. It's really simple and doesn't last very long and gets the point across very well. But the message definitely is, start young, pay yourself first. Your paycheck, get yourself set up so that you are a bill, and pay yourself first, and utilize the power of compounding. It's 7th wonder of the world, according to Albert Einstein.
And that guy knows a thing or two.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, and that, of course, Rita Manshoyek, as well as Emily Cecil, Tim Gould, and Kane Sweeney from Hefner High School, this team here. And everybody should follow you and find out more about financial literacy, right?
Blue Mountain Investment Management, LLC for students. We know our follower count. We will know if you follow.
So if everybody listening wants to go like the page, it'll make us look really good here, right?
Absolutely. We'll come back next year.
All right, well, I want to thank all of you for coming out here today and joining us,
Thank you for having
thank you
us.
very much.
Yeah.
telling us a little bit about what's going on there. That will wrap up the Odds and Ends program for today. We'll take a quick break here and turn it back over to the music on AM 1360 KOHU.